are live on YouTube. As always, I'm E Middle.
And I'm Bart.
This is the Savage MMA Show.
That's right, taking all the podcasts to the deep waters. Are you ready to get this going?
Let's get it, man. How about those fights this weekend? UFC Atlantic City.
Fuck Atlantic City.
Yeah, dude, I got a hashtag. Did you see my hashtag on Twitter?
Yeah, what'd you say?
Fuck you, Jersey.
Fuck you, Jersey.
Hashtag
fuck you, Jersey.
These crowds are out of control, man.
Only thing good about New Jersey is Jersey Shore. That's all we got.
I'm glad it's back. You been watching it?
Oh, you know it. That shit's hilarious.
It doesn't get any better.
It doesn't.
Most dudes are all still the same.
Anybody our age loves that shit.
I saw somebody put a thing up on the internet the other day that said, sorry, I black out and act like an asshole when I'm drunk. I grew up watching Jersey Shore. I just thought that was normal.
Exactly. Exactly.
So Kevin Lee, man.
Kevin Lee, he was impressive.
He was impressive. He almost got knocked out.
Did you like that little leg shit he did?
Oh, he was done. He was jellyfish.
Yeah, he was super jellyfish.
He was done.
I thought he was done.
I thought he lost.
Yeah, me too.
He looked pretty good though.
He impressed me, and what pissed me off about the fans is they're booing him when he's taking him to the ground.
Was it that fight? I don't remember exactly what fight it was.
Because Barboza, they would stand up and they'd cheer him, and then as soon as he took him to the ground, they'd boo him. It's like, what the fuck do you expect Kevin Lee to do? Like, he can't stand and bang with Barboza the whole time.
How is Khabib popular?
Khabib?
Yeah, because that's all he does is take dudes to the ground. Here lately, anytime a fight goes to the ground,
You know how he's popular? It's because he's undefeated. People like to go for a winner.
Oh, that's true.
That's why.
Bandwagon
squad. That's why people like all the winners.
Alright, let's jump in on and do the whole card.
Let's get it.
What was the kickoff fight?
The first fight was Jim Miller and Dan the Hangman Hooker. What a performance.
That's his second straight win by KOs with the knee. Once he got one loss, I think. He's pretty legit.
He has one. Yeah, I think he has one loss.
Yeah, he's a New Zealander.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what we thought was going to happen.
God, that knee.
That was vicious. Did that get KO'd or not?
Somehow, it did not.
It was that one from the prelim.
We're not talking about the prelims.
Dude, I didn't even watch the prelims.
I fell asleep watching the prelims.
Same here. I tried to, and I fell asleep because I recorded it and watched it afterwards. Got too much shit going on to start watching UFC early.
They weren't good.
But that wasn't good. But Hooker was good.
Hooker was very good. And I don't know where Jim Miller is going to go from here.
I'm assuming Hooker is going to have a number next to his name after that.
He has to. He might already have
Did
one.
He call out anybody after that?
Oh, I believe he did. Who did he call out?
It wasn't him. He didn't call out Paul Felder, did he?
Let me look.
No, it was, who was the other?
I think it was.
Who beat Brett Johns?
Oh, that was, who was that? Oh, that was Aljamain.
Oh, yeah, it was. So, yeah, he called out Paul Felder.
And, he called him out while he was, sitting there interviewing, which was very ballsy and interesting.
I liked it, though.
I did, too.
Pretty
I
solid.
think Paul Felder appreciated it, too.
Yeah, I think they both.
It was a mutual respect thing.
I think that's a good fight.
Shit talking.
Oh, no, he was very respectful about it. I think that'd be a good fight.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
I'd watch it, so, what?
So we had that one. That was the kickoff. And then after that, we had my boy, Aljamain Sterling.
He looked good, man.
He looked damn good versus Brett Johns. He looked fantastic.
Brett Johns lost his 0.
Aljamain, he fights like that. He could be a title contender.
We've always thought that. Because he's the total package.
He brought the total package.
He's not like a super stud at any one thing.
No, but he's not bad at really anything either.
He doesn't have a glaring weakness.
Exactly. No glaring weak spots.
Yeah, it's hard to prepare for a guy like that.
Mm-hmm. I was super impressed.
I picked Brett Johns to win.
I know.
And he didn't really have anything for him. Sterling kind of dominated.
I mean, not like Brett Johns is scrub or anything. It just showed how good Aljamain looked.
And I wrote it up on Twitter after the fight. I think Aljamain, if he puts it all together, has the recipe to be a title contender.
Oh, 100% agree.
Because he's a big dude in that weight class too.
He is.
He's way bigger than like Dillashaw or Cody Garbrandt.
Funk master.
Big, tall dude. I like him.
He's long too.
I like what I saw there.
Yeah, me too. So Aljamain definitely should get a really good fight coming up.
Yeah, he deserves a crack at a real contender.
I wonder what he's ranked.
I don't know. I think he was 6 maybe.
He needs to get
6
top
or
5
8
for sure. He needs to get top 5.
Yeah, he needs to be with another guy
Maybe,
that's
he needs
contending.
to maybe not. I mean, obviously not headline a pay-per-view, but he needs to be on a pay-per-view. Like I think he's deserved.
Yeah, well, I mean, this was a pretty solid card to be
That's
on
true.
the main card.
That's true. All right, then we had our biggest upset of the night. This one shocked the shit out of me. So, Emil and I would like to make a public apology to David Branch.
Oh, yeah.
We shit on him I don't know what podcast it was, but we basically thought
It was probably after he lost to Luke Rockhold.
Right, yeah. And like, he straight up prison yard stomped.
And Thiago Santos was our boy.
Yeah, Brazilian Thor got straight up murdered, man. That punch was...
Now, Santos looked good early.
Yeah. They both did. That was a great fight.
That was a shocking knockout. It came out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah. Well, he got knockout performance of the night. Branch.
Oh, he deserved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that came completely out of nowhere.
I mean, he only landed 5 total strikes.
And
And
Santos
5
landed
significant strikes. Yeah. Santos had 14.
Yeah, Santos was winning. That's what was shocking about it, is Santos was winning, and then Branch just out of nowhere with the knockout.
So they both had total strikes, and both of them were 100% significant strikes. So they were throwing hands.
They were throwing bombs.
Yeah.
Santos, I still like Santos.
I do too. He's a fun dude to watch every single time.
But this throws David Branch right back into contender status.
Oh yeah. Maybe it was a blip on the radar and get beat by Rockhold. I mean, maybe he's back. Like, that shit was impressive.
Well, that's something we've not seen out of Branch.
Santos hasn't lost
in a while.
Like,
yeah, you know, with Branch though, the thing we knew that he was good on the ground and he had takedowns. We called him a prison fighter.
He is. He's a straight prison fighter.
But we hadn't seen that like one punch knockout power out of him. I didn't know he had it. Because I've not seen the guy fight a lot.
He looks on paper like you see him, like you would think that's what he's capable of doing. Like he looks like a monster.
He had a good run because he left UFC and then had a good run and came back. I didn't see any of those fights he had outside of UFC. So until he came back and lost to Luke Rockhold, he was off my radar.
Yeah, same.
But maybe he looks like a contender. That division's pretty solid at the moment right now too. Because you got Yoel and Robert Whitaker about to scrap the title.
Mr. I know you, Mike.
I mean, I don't think he's got anything for Robert Whitaker.
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about that later.
Remember that last fight though? Robert Whitaker fucked his knee up and
True.
still won the fight. He fucked it up early in the fight.
We'll have to see what y'all can bring to the table. He looked awfully impressive.
I tell you something that
Last time
the
he
fight that excites me more than Yoel versus Robert Whitaker would be Yoel versus David Branch.
Oh God, yeah.
Because that's just a straight.
Someone's getting put to sleep.
I mean, those two dudes, they'd be on the ground most of the fight. They'd be a good fight.
Someone's getting ground and pounded to death.
Oh yeah.
All right, so the next one we had was Justin Willis versus the Vanilla Gorilla Chase Sherman.
This is a fight that we couldn't understand why it was on the main card.
Yeah.
And after watching the fight, I don't understand why it was on the main card.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed. with it.
Willis is fucking out of shape.
Yeah, he admitted it afterwards.
Yeah.
I think he said something like he was gonna like take some months off, start getting a trainer, start working out.
Dude, you're a pro fighter.
Yeah, like that should already happen.
No excuse for that.
But I mean, he won the fight.
Even our big boy, fucking Big Country Roy Nelson, he's a fat fuck, but he's...
Hey, Big Country's always ready to bang though.
That's what I'm saying. He's a fat fuck, but he's good to go for 3 rounds. Anytime. Just because you're a fat fuck don't mean you don't have any. Doesn't mean you can't have some cardio.
That's right. That's right.
You can pack some poundage and still have cardio. No, no, not Big Pretty. And fucking Vanilla Gorilla took an ass kicking.
Yeah. I didn't like that fight.
The only impressive thing about the fight to me was that Sherman didn't go out.
Yeah.
Because he got fucking...
He got rocked pretty hard, yeah.
He took several big shots.
I wasn't impressed because I was looking forward to it because did you watch the weigh-ins?
No, I didn't. You told me there was some animosity.
They had some serious animosity. Like, those two were, like, talking shit to each other. He's like, I'm gonna put you the fuck to sleep.
Well, I know in the intros and stuff, they were saying how much these guys didn't like each other.
Yeah, and it just didn't really, they didn't really bring that to the table.
Well, they did early, I think, but it was just...
This was a mediocre fight.
Neither one of those guys had the cardio or the skill to finish the other guy. No. Those dudes are not on the radar.
No, not yet. I mean, maybe give them time, maybe some polishing, we'll see. These two definitely will always be on the radar. Frankie Edgar, Cub Swanson.
I'm gonna start by saying the exact same thing I said last week.
It's probably gonna be the exact same.
That fight should have been 5 rounds.
Agreed.
I loved it.
I would have loved to have seen 5 rounds.
Because Frankie Edgar easily won the fight as far as scoring.
Yeah.
But it was such a close fight. Frankie just slightly had the advantage in every round. And, I mean, clearly had the advantage, but it wasn't a big advantage.
I just wanted to see 5 rounds.
It was a high-level fight on both ends.
It was a high IQ, legendary, like 2 legends fighting one another. I mean, you got what you wanted to get from it.
That's fight of the night for me.
I loved it.
I loved every minute of it.
I did too.
I'm shocked that Frankie Edgar, I picked him to win, but I didn't think he would, honestly.
I thought Cub Swanson was going to sleep Frankie.
Well, that was he came back so soon after that Ortega vicious knockout.
Yeah, usually when you get knocked out like that, you don't bounce back.
That was a month ago.
Was it just a month ago?
Something like that.
It hasn't been long.
Yeah, that was recently.
Man, I just wanted to see 5 rounds. That's my only bitch about it.
That deserved to be a fight.
It should have been the main event.
It should.
I think that should have been the main event. I mean, you can't have Cub Swanson and Frankie Edgar not be the main event. That's ridiculous.
I agree. That should have been the main event, but Frankie looked good.
Yeah.
I don't think you can.
I mean, you can't knock Frankie. You got beat by fucking Bryan Ortega.
I don't think you can. Oh no, definitely not. I don't think you can take much away from Cub Swanson.
Same person. Yeah, same loss. I mean, he lost to a fucking legend.
Well, I'm talking about this Frankie Edgar fight. I don't think you can knock much off. I don't think Cub Swanson deserves to fall at all in the round.
Oh, hell no. I mean, they both brought it.
Because he got beat, but he brought what he had. And if you lose to a guy ranked ahead of you and you give him a good fight, why should you fall?
All right, so the main event, Kevin Lee, Edson Barboza. According to the UFC website, I want you to see this.
What?
Look, it says it has a knockout.
It says Edson Barboza won by TKO.
I clearly saw this with my 2 eyes, and I know that Kevin Lee whips some ass.
Was it the 4th round?
It was a 4th round stoppage.
Kevin Lee wins by doctor stoppage.
Barboza was so busted up, and his eye was so.
Did you think that was a good stoppage?
No.
I didn't either.
No.
I didn't think he should have been taken out.
I've seen worse. How about when Hominick had that fucking tumor?
The hematoma.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was brutal.
So, this was a beatdown.
It wasn't as bad as that.
I want you to hear this. So, total strikes. Kevin Lee had 233 out of 344.
Jesus.
To compare to Barboza's 64.
Yeah. But Barboza had 1 big strike.
Yeah. But listen to the significant strikes. 51 to 142.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
And 4 takedowns. So Kevin Lee straight up dominated.
And it showed. We got what we thought we were going to get out of that.
Didn't we both call Kevin Lee to win that? Pretty much.
Yeah, we did. And
the only way that Kevin Lee was going to lose that fight
was the way he almost lost.
Yeah.
The spinning back
kick. Barboza put him on skates.
He jellyfished him.
Put him on skates.
He straight jellyfished him. And that was impressive by Lee because that when you're training, that's the thing that you're taught. If your legs go out, if you're in real danger, you go for the takedown.
Did you notice how he like spread his legs?
He got a wide base.
Yeah, he got that wide base.
He got a wide base, and he got the double leg.
He's not a stupid fighter. Kevin Lee's impressed me throughout his short career.
Yeah. Now there was one thing that really stood out to me during this fight was that when Kevin Lee was on top, when they were on the ground, those punches he was throwing were fucking hard. He hits fucking hard. Khabib doesn't hit that hard.
No. Kevin Lee was throwing bombs on top.
Like the impact was shaking the fucking mat when he was hitting Barboza through the fucking mat. The whole octagon was shaking. He's got some power behind those punches.
Hell yeah.
He does it.
He's a problem, man.
He really impressed me.
I mean, think about, we got to give him more credit.
The only shit I would give Kevin Lee is on his trash talk.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really need to do that.
Well, here's something funny, man. Let's see what you think about this. So, if you know, like, other guys that talk trash, I like. But for some reason, I think it may be the way he says things.
Yeah.
Cody Garbrandt doing push-ups in the ring.
Oh, it's amazing.
I loved it.
Yeah. Except it cost him a fight against TJ Dillashaw.
We'll talk about that here in a minute, too. Yeah. But Kevin Lee, for some reason, when he talks shit, I just don't enjoy it.
He's just not that good at talking shit.
I think what it is it seems fake to me. When that's the difference of whether your trash talk is effective or not. Is he seems fake.
I don't know if he's fake.
No, the
I just think his trash talking game is not the greatest.
I don't think that he thinks he's as good as he says he is.
I don't know, man. He's pretty fucking cocky. He's a cocky kid.
He's cocky, but how much of that is like just a false bravado?
I don't know. I mean, I like Kevin. I'm starting to like Kevin Lee.
I am too, and he's from Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, I'm surprised you're not all about Kevin Lee. Motown Phenom.
Motown Phenom. All my family's from Detroit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we gotta give him more credit because, like, he fought Tony Ferguson with a staph infection.
Yeah, he did.
And he looked pretty damn good. Because think about, he wasn't 100%.
Oh no, dude! When you've got an infection like that, your temperature's high, your cardio is blasted.
He wasn't the same fighter.
You don't have any cardio.
So he might be better than what people think he is.
Well, I think he's really good.
He's damn good.
So
it kind of looked, the beatdown he put on Barboza looked very similar to what Khabib did to Barboza. It looked pretty close.
Well, he did something Khabib didn't do.
Yeah.
He stopped the fight.
That's right.
So
we gotta put Kevin Lee in that option.
Before we jump into the mess that is who gets Khabib.
This is gonna be a long, extensive talk.
I want to hit one more time on the crowd.
Okay. Yeah, let's get it.
Woo!
I fucking hate that. And
what'd you tell me you hadn't noticed it until I brought it up a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, I think that I've subconsciously been able to just filter it out of my system, but as soon as you said it, now I can't watch any fucking fight without hearing woo every fucking 5 seconds.
God, it's terrible.
And I fucking hate it. I can't stand it.
I can't imagine being a fighter and hearing that.
I'm just saying, if you and I were at a fucking UFC event and some dude wooed in front of me, I'd punch him in the fucking face. You would have to hold me back, because I'd be like, dude, you need to shut the fuck up.
If you and I were in the middle of the cage.
Oh, yeah. I'm jumping the cage.
And people started wooing. I'd be like, time out.
It's
yeah, you hear that?
Yeah, we're about to make it like the Palace of Auburn. Let's just start jumping in the crowd.
There's about to be some crowd getting beat.
It's about to be a Ron Artest beatdown. That's right.
First UFC fighter that climbs into the crowd
and starts beating the
fuck out of somebody wooing. We got your back.
Yeah, that'll be the greatest fighter of all time.
Yeah, but fuck these crowds.
They need to stop that shit because I don't understand it. You're not fucking Ric Flair, not the Nature Boy. This isn't the WWE. They don't even do that shit at the WWE. I watch Raw all the time and I don't hear that shit.
Well, beyond the wooing, I'm sick of the fucking booing when the fights go to the ground.
Yeah, get a better IQ. Let's start going to cities that have a better fight IQ.
Well, think about it, man. These guys are spending.
Getting fired up right now.
Well,
getting a little pissed.
You're not hearing the guys in the top. You can't hear them really.
Right.
The people we're hearing are the motherfuckers in the bottom that are paying hundreds of dollars for these tickets. Why are you paying this money when you don't know shit?
Fucking meatheads.
Want to see some blood?
I want to see some blood. I want to see some guts.
Want to see a KO?
I want to see some gladiator shit.
Want to see a KO? Submissions suck.
I want to see the mountain busting someone's face off.
Fuck jujitsu! Fuck jujitsu! Go to a boxing match, homie.
I don't want to watch that. Now that you fucking brought it up, I can't watch a UFC fight without hearing that shit. I'm gonna have to start muting my fucking TV.
While we're at this, I meant to cover this a few weeks ago when I saw the news.
Mm-hmm.
The perfect meathead sport has returned.
Oh yeah? Are you talking about bare knuckle boxing?
Wyoming is the first state to legalize bare knuckle boxing.
Wyoming. I've been to Wyoming. Not shit in Wyoming.
$30 on pay-per-view.
Wow.
I'll watch some of these fights. I did.
I survived a fucking tornado.
There's a series. They've got a series up on Netflix right now following. it's in England, and I'm thinking it's the same promoter that has brought it over here. But it's following like their rise in England as a legal promotion.
Right.
I watched some of these fights and they're fucking terrible.
Yeah. I don't
These
watch
dudes,
this shit.
there's no skill involved. It's basically like rock'em sock'em robots. They're just until somebody goes down.
Doesn't interest me, man. I'm not a meathead. I like high fight IQs.
What about old school UFC with no
some of the shit, yeah.
And no shoes or any shoes you want.
Yep. When they were wearing shoes.
That's fucked up, dude.
It was.
You won't get kicked in the head with a shoe? I don't think so.
No, not really. I saw a guy get curb stomped one time in a fight. Ever tell you about that?
No.
It was in Knoxville over here. Some dude was talking shit, so he deserved to get his ass kicked.
Like a street fight or
like a street fight?
Okay.
Yeah, like the guy was running his mouth for no fucking reason. Dude didn't do anything to him. He was just trying to be a badass. He was running his fucking mouth off and he started backing up. And he tripped and he got stuck in between two cars. And so the motherfucker just smacked his face.
Oh, he had it coming.
He had it coming.
Well,
Karma is a bitch. Exactly. And it wasn't me. It was like,
that was my next question.
Yeah, I'd be like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I figured you were going to ask me that.
I was, for sure.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
So after the fight, Kevin Lee said it's Khabib time. So Kevin Lee and every other person in the lightweight division.
Every person in the world wants to fight Khabib right now.
I tell you a guy that did call him out.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Chandler.
Yeah.
But he said he'll beat Khabib 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, let's see that. What if for one night?
Where do you think Michael Chandler ranks with the UFC guys?
He's up there. He's up there.
We know he's at least as good as Eddie Alvarez. They had a 3-fight.
You know what I want to see?
Trilogy.
I want to see a cross promotion.
It'll never happen.
You know how fucking awesome that would be?
It'll never happen.
Oh my god. Like, let's just see the top champions of Bellator fighting the champions of the UFC.
Well, Bellator, in depth-wise, and probably not at the top, is not as strong yet.
No, but some of the fucking
But
top
some of those guys,
shit as fuck.
Michael Chandler and
Darren Wolf. The Wolf.
Darren Caldwell.
Yeah.
I think both those dudes are on that level.
Agreed.
And we know for a fact Rory McDonald's on that level. We know for a fact Ryan Bader's on that level.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, Bellator's got some talent. They can throw down.
Got some talent, for sure.
So,
our boy Baby Slice.
he's up and comer. He's an up and comer. So, Khabib, somebody asked Khabib who he thinks should get the fight next, and he put out a statement and said,
Yeah, I saw that.
He said the lightweight division is super competitive. So he put out a list of guys that he thinks deserve the fight.
Mm-hmm.
And said he'll fight any of these guys. Whoever UFC picks.
It's a solid answer.
That whoever UFC wants him to fight, he'll fight. And it'll be November to December. That's a pretty long time away. So
a long time away.
Did Khabib take an injury in that last fight? Because I didn't see it.
You know, I was wondering that myself. Because he wasn't like the normal Khabib we're used to seeing. But he'll never admit it if he did.
There's a chance that he wasn't 100% in that fight. It's either that or Ally Clinton got under his skin.
Dude, he took a fight like less than 24 hours of the guy that he didn't even know anything about.
He didn't seem like the Khabib we'd seen.
I shit on him last week, so I kind of feel bad about that.
You did, and I'm starting to think Khabib might not have been 100%.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't seem like a guy that's ran from fights in November to December. What's it?
It's a lot of months.
8 months from now?
Is it 8? I mean, it's quite a few.
What's April? 7, 8 months from
Yeah,
now.
I mean, that's a while.
November, December, yeah.
All right, you want to run through the potentials?
Yeah, let's. We're gonna run through the potentials and tell you who we think deserves a shot at Khabib. So we'll start just through his list. Conor.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and eliminate Conor because you don't reward fucktardism. You don't do when you do juvenile bullshit. You should be rewarded for it by giving an awesome fight. Like, yes, I want to see Khabib and Conor, but because of what Conor did, he does not deserve to have a fucking title fight anytime soon.
Right off the bat, I'm going to say Conor does not deserve the fight, but I think he'll be the one that gets it.
I mean, I think so too, but he doesn't even deserve to be fighting ever again.
I think UFC has a chance to really step up and deal with this Conor situation.
Yeah, they're not going to. We both know how this works.
They're not going to ban it.
No.
So we'll go ahead and get that out of the equation. But you
But do you and I?
But after that, yes, we do.
Period. Exactly.
But at the very least, after that, Conor doesn't get a title shot.
Fuck no. You should never get another title shot ever
You
again.
make him fight somebody else. And make him fight somebody good.
Make him fight Diaz again.
Well, he's not going to sign on to that fight.
You know,
Because he knows Diaz will probably beat him.
Vito want to get that beat down again.
I mean, give him somebody give him a punishment fight.
Mm-hmm. Let's make him fight up a weight. Let's make him fight a couple of weight classes up.
You know, what I was just thinking, if you make him fight you make him fight up a weight class, we got a guy nobody wants to fight.
Yeah.
Kamaru Usman.
Yeah. He would eat him alive.
Usman would love Conor's
Usman
world.
would eat him alive.
That would be a good punishment.
He'd eat him for lunch.
Make him fight somebody make him fight James Vick.
Whew. Oh, God.
Because he probably beats James Vick, but James Vick gives him problems.
I don't know.
But James Vick would give him serious problems.
I just don't think. I think McGregor should be suspended. Like, at the very least. Like, fuck him. He shouldn't be allowed to fight for a long time.
Well, just knowing the way UFC handles
I
things.
got to think. Until. Who was it? Until Chiesa and who was the other dude?
Ray Moore.
Until those guys get back in the octagon and fight at least one fight, I don't think Conor should be allowed to fight again. Because that was bullshit.
What about Chiesa? Let him fight Conor.
Fuck yeah. Look, I'm down with that.
I think that's a pretty solid approach. Because Chiesa's not a title contender.
Oh yeah.
He's a pretty high ranked guy. He's got that's a good story to sell too. So I think Conor should get Chiesa. I like that.
I'm good with that.
Tony Ferg. So Tony Ferg's next on the list. He's not going to be healthy by November.
Yeah, Tony's not going to be back. I mean, I would say yes, because you and I are all about that Tony.
Out of anybody on this list, Tony deserves that fight.
Agreed. But he's not going to be better by November or December.
How true do you think Dana's being about saying he'll never book that fight again?
Nah. I think
I don't believe it. If Khabib beats whoever he's fighting.
If Khabib runs through the division and Tony's back, what the fuck are you going to do? You're not going to give Tony the shot?
I think he deserves an instant title shot when he comes back.
I agree.
He earned it.
He hurt himself in a promotionary
for UFC. And he was the champion.
Yeah.
People forget.
He was the champion.
Tony Ferguson was the lightweight champion.
He got stripped because he got hurt at a promotion. I mean, that's stupid as shit. Like that's so bizarre on so many levels.
It's not his fault. Don't punish him for that.
No, he should get an instant title shot as soon as he gets back.
Okay, so Tony Ferguson's out. We threw Conor out.
Conor's out.
Dustin Poirier.
I'm totally fine with that.
He's on fire right now.
Poirier might be one of the hottest fighters right now.
I don't have the stat, but I'm going to say he's on a 4 or 5 fight winning streak.
Look it up. I mean,
but that fight with Justin Gaethje, he gave the fans what they wanted.
Oh my God, what a fight!
What a fight! He didn't have to do that either. He could have played it smart and took Gaethje to the ground, but he didn't. So
yeah, Poirier's on an absolute.
I think Poirier has a legitimate claim to get a title shot.
So he has won. Well, he beat Gaethje TKO. He beat Pettis TKO. Anthony Pettis. He had an illegal knee against Eddie Alvarez.
Yeah,
no contest.
You remember that?
Yes, I do. He got a Jim Miller decision. He lost to Michael Johnson. He got knocked out, and then he beat Bobby Green, Justin Duffy, Anthony Medeiros.
Yeah, he did. I think
he's won a shit ton of fights. He lost to McGregor way back in.
And I'll say this:
2014.
Do you remember what Eddie Alvarez's fucking face looked like at that Poirier fight? He was red.
Correct.
Poirier had Alvarez beaten that fight, and
I mean, I'm fine with Poirier.
It was that same rule when that rule got introduced that it took guys a while to get with the 2 hands down.
Is that a USADA rule?
Well, not USADA. USADA's drug test.
It's not USADA. My fucking.
It's the new.
Who made the rule?
It's the new unified rules.
Unified rules.
But it's that one where every state doesn't carry that rule. Because remember the Weidman Mousasi fight was the same thing where if the guy pulls one hand off, if he has 3 points down, you can knee him in the face.
Right.
But if he has 4, so the guy's trying to keep 2 hands down, it's guys have started picking up on the rule though. But Eddie Alvarez was fucked.
Yeah. So like, I'd be okay with Poirier getting a Khabib.
I think Poirier's got a legitimate claim.
Yeah, no problem with that.
Kevin Lee. I'm throwing Kevin Lee out, man. He had a shot at the title 2 fights ago, or his last fight. He lost to Tony.
I'd like to see Kevin Lee beat one more like top guy.
I think he's one step away from being back.
Because he lost to Tony, I don't want to fault him too much because of the staph infection.
Right.
But
he just had a shot.
Just had
a shot.
Yeah, I think he's got to wait his turn.
Let Kevin Lee fight Conor.
Ooh, I'd see that. I'd like to see that. I mean, I'm just pissed off because what Conor did was bullshit. So otherwise, Conor would be my number.
I've accepted at this point that we're not going to get the outcome we want with Conor's situation. He's coming back.
Oh, he'll come back
this year.
He'll be back in September.
Yeah,
he'll be fighting somebody. Probably Khabib. Or well, no, if it's September, it won't be Khabib.
I want him to fight Kevin Lee or Michael Chiesa.
Yeah, Kevin Lee would be. That'd be an interesting fight. I think Kevin Lee.
And then whoever wins that fight gets a shot. I've got something in mind already, so let's jump to Eddie Alvarez.
Okay. I mean, Eddie Alvarez is also on a tear.
Eddie Alvarez has had one shot at the title.
Yes, it was against McGregor.
Got it. KO'd by
Don't know what the
McGregor.
fuck he was up to that night because he didn't look like the same person that he's usually.
But since that fight, he's been on an absolute tear.
Oh, he's been murdering everybody.
Eddie Alvarez is an established title contender.
Stud. Oh yeah. He's a legend in the making.
That win over Poirier was not a win. We just talked about that.
It was not.
So Khabib wants November or December. That's a long way from now. I don't know if Poirier is on a suspension or not. Because he took a lot of damage.
He did take a lot of damage. That could be the deciding factor if he fights or not.
So we'll see. I don't know what you're thinking, but here's what I'm going to say. I think Poirier Alvarez rematch in between now and November, December, maybe June, maybe July, maybe that Stipe card.
Oh yeah,
that card's getting loaded. We're going to talk more about that in
Jesus.
just a second.
Yeah,
when we cover some news.
I mean, I'd love to see that put on the Stipe card.
I'd say that's a good card for that. Either that or the
August.
August.
Put it on the
or the TJ Cody card in August.
Exactly.
So I'd say you give Poirier and Alvarez rematch. Winner gets Khabib. And then you do, I guess in September or October, you do Kevin Lee versus Conor. The winner of that fight gets whoever is the champion after the Khabib fight.
I like that.
So that way, multiple dudes are getting their shot.
Yeah. Kind of like a tournament that's not a tournament.
Kinda, and then when Tony gets back, whoever's the champion, Tony gets it. That's what I think.
I'm good with that.
Got anything different on that?
I think that's solid. I mean, that way everybody gets what they want.
I think so, man. Gives everybody a fair shake.
Gives everybody a shot.
Everybody gets a fair shake.
I mean, I don't think it shows like no favoritism towards one.
And that's what we want. We don't want a Tony or Conor versus Khabib makes a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly. But that's how you.
Conor versus anybody
that's
makes
how
a lot of money. Okay?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I know Chase is not a big name, but because of what happened,
I think that fight has big money potential.
I think a lot of story because of the actual grudge between those two. That would be interesting.
It'd be interesting. So
plus, Chase is not a bad fighter. He's a damn good fighter.
I think any of these dudes can have a fair shot at it anyway.
You think they can beat him?
No, I think they have a good chance at it. I'm not saying they'd be fake. I'd pick them.
My thing about Khabib.
Out of all these dudes, who do you think actually has the best shot or would beat Khabib? out of all these guys?
Connor. Probably.
I think Tony.
Oh, yeah, Tony. Tony, I thought we were... Yeah. Tony would be the one, because we were actually going to pick Tony.
I think Tony has what it takes to beat Khabib.
But
I don't think Khabib stands up with Conor. I think he straight takes him to the ground immediately.
I shit on Khabib last week really hard. And I think that, like...
It's just an overreaction.
Yeah, I know that, but I just think that Khabib's going to get better at everything that I shit on him about. Cause, like,
of course he is, man. He's not going to...
I mean, he's a world-class fucking fighter. And, like, this is what he was bred to do.
Yeah.
Like, he's like a human Dothraki. I mean, we've talked about this a lot. He's like a fucking Dothraki. He's gonna be just fucking fine.
Yeah, he'll be okay.
And he'll probably keep winning. He might end up never losing. We'll fucking see.
We'll see. If that's the case, I think Tony gets it. But, okay, let's jump into some other news.
What we got?
We got a couple big fights added to that Stipe versus DC card in July.
Oh, yeah, let's look at that.
So,
put that up here.
The fight we've been wanting to happen for a while, we've talked about it on here.
We're finally getting it.
The Black Beast Derek Lewis versus Francis Ngannou on that card.
Yes.
They got that, and then they hit us with a second title fight on that card. We're getting Max Holloway versus Bryan Ortega.
Yeah, two of my favorites.
It's going down.
I don't know who I'm going to cheer for now. I honestly don't.
I think Ortega wins.
Oh, man.
And I think Ngannou wins.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's so much blood. That's true bad blood between those two. Like, Derek Lewis and
wow, they've been talking shit for a month.
Hate each other. Yeah, they hate each other. Like, that's not a fake.
I hope Ngannou wins.
Do you?
Yeah, because I want to see it.
I love Derek Lewis.
No, I want to see Ngannou versus Brock Lesnar. I want it.
You want
I want it so bad.
What about some Black Beast and like Stipe? I don't know.
Nobody versus Stipe.
Don't count out Derek Lewis though, man. You know he's a fucking beast. I just want to know why it's so low on the fight card.
How many?
It has to be.
Are there any dudes in the heavyweight class you think can actually beat Stipe?
No.
There right now. I think the best dude is Fabricio.
No, I don't think he can beat him.
That's what I'm saying. I think he's the dude with the best tools.
I think he has no competition at this point.
Or Alistair Overeem 5 fights ago.
What division is Stingray tattooed in?
Oh, he's a heavyweight.
Is he a heavyweight?
Alexander Volkov.
If Volkov wins one more huge fight,
well, they have to give him.
if he
have
wins
to
like
give
a
him
top
Stipe
five,
because Stipe's already walked out the rest of the
that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe Volkov just beat. Was it Verdun?
Yeah.
Well, fuck. Volkov gets Stipe next time they fight.
I think so.
Yeah.
He's already wiped out the whole division, unless you give Stipe Brock Lesnar.
So we got Stipe.
Brock Lesnar doesn't stand a shot against Stipe.
Oh fuck. So Stipe and DC. That's gonna be
epic.
Amazing. Max Holloway.
Ortega.
Bryan Ortega.
Who knows what we're going to get there? No, I know.
Sansa, Rob Font. Could be a banger.
Rafael Sansa.
Yeah, Sansa. That could be a banger, I guess. Saki Roundtree. Our boy Mike Perry's on here.
Oh, Platinum Perry. Who's he fighting?
Yancy Medeiros.
Ooh, nice.
I wonder if Mike Perry will bring his grandma.
I'll tell you who we won't be bringing. The Platinum Princess. We need to.
That's still probably my favorite story that we've covered. Yeah.
We need to reach out to Mike Perry and see if we can get him on the podcast.
Yeah, we'll definitely try.
We'll give it a shot.
And I'm probably gonna ask him about that because you know I don't give a fuck.
So do we got any other news?
Yeah, you want to get to Bellator?
The card for next week?
Yeah, do we have any UFC news?
I'm trying to think if we have any other news.
Was there any news that came out that... the Usman fight.
Oh yeah, Ponzinibbio
had to withdraw.
It's UFC Fight Night Chile.
Mm-hmm.
Ponzinibbio with a hand injury is withdrawn. And nobody wants to fight Kamaru Usman.
No.
I don't blame him.
Didn't you say something about Usman as like the most avoided fighter?
Aaron Hawani says somebody within the UFC, he quoted him as saying Usman's the most avoided fighter in the history of the UFC.
I can believe that.
We've been on this dude for over a year.
Nightmare.
We've been on this dude for Tyron Woodley knows about him.
Yeah. I mean, he's the problem. To me, I think he's Tyron Woodley's best competition.
The only reason he's ranked where he's ranked, I think he's like 8 or something, is because nobody will fucking fight him.
That and the Dana White spat.
Yeah.
That real shit. I mean, the man was being honest. You gonna punish honesty? I
got some news for you.
What's up?
This is big news. A fight that may happen. Scott Coker went on, I don't know who he was talking to. He said he is open to a Ben Askren Rory McDonald fight.
Oh shit. Is Askren coming to Bellator?
He's open. He's like a free agent. He said he'd be interested in bringing Ben Askren in to fight Rory McDonald.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
What a fucking fight that would be.
Yeah, that's some Gaethje Poirier shit right there. That's epic.
That would be, man.
Man, that would have to be a big time main event Bellator card.
That would probably be reason enough for them to do their next pay-per-view. Because they've already said if they have the card for it, that they're going to do more pay-per-views, but it's not going to be like every 3 months we do one or something. It's just whenever they have the card worthy of it.
Yeah. They would need to put all the studs. Borch. If they're going to do if Bellator's going to do a pay-per-view, they should showcase all their top talent.
Yeah.
But then again...
Well, this card this week's pretty solid. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
Let's get to it. Instead of doing hypotheticals.
It's okay, man.
We'll end up getting swept away in the hypotheticals.
We can go for days.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have a chance here the next few weeks, though, because we're
about to go on another drought.
back into the doldrums.
Fuck! Another drought.
We don't have a UFC card for 3 weeks until the Nunes-Pennington pay-per-view, so...
Okay, so we got Fedor and Frank
The main event, Fedor versus Frank Mir. That's in the...
I'm excited.
The heavyweight Grand Prix. It's the 3rd fight so far. In the side that's set up for Fedor to make it easy.
Yeah,
run into the title. But
Frank Mir hasn't fought in a million years, so we don't even know what the fuck.
I don't either. Dude, I don't remember seeing Frank Mir fight since Brock Lesnar. If he has, it was so unforgettable. I'm sure he's fought since then.
I mean, he has, but it really has been.
That's the last thing I remember, though.
I looked it up. I think it has been like a couple of years.
Okay.
So he looks like he's like huge. He looks huge now.
So what's our kickoff on here? What's our first fight on the card?
Look, we got. Oh yeah, this is the Bellator debut of Dylan Dennis.
I don't really know much about him.
He's really good. He's looking at dude who's 2-4.
This is his pro debut, so they gave him a guy he should be able to beat.
Right, run through.
This is another one of the crop of hot prospects that Bellator's got.
Another baby slice.
Another baby slice. Another Aaron Pico.
Oof. Bellator's on the rise.
Oh yeah.
We just need to give them some love for a second. They're on the rise.
Oh, they're coming for UFC. It's only a matter of time. Scott Coker's done it before.
Like Boris. My lord, man, that dude is.
He did it with Strikeforce. There's no reason to think he won't do it.
When are we going to see Gallagher
and Orich? That's a big time fight. That's not even a title fight either.
So
that's big time.
Yeah, we had the.
Dylan Dennis, I'm just going to go ahead and pick him.
Yeah. I feel like every time we do Bellator, we're always on the same fucking page.
For the most part.
Yeah, like it's very rare that we pick anyone different. I'm gonna go Dennis also.
Okay.
And then we have Neiman Gracie.
Don't even tell me who's fighting. I'm going to go ahead and say Neiman Gracie's not submission.
Yeah, me too. Javier Torres.
So he's 7-0.
Right. Yeah. Yet another.
I don't know if he's won every fight by submission, but it's fucking close to it.
He's on the rise. He's another one of those.
He's not a real young dude, though.
No, we looked it up. He's not.
I think he's around 29, maybe.
But isn't he the one who had a shit ton of accolades?
Oh, yeah, in jiu-jitsu. Mm-hmm. He's medaled in everything.
Like everything.
So, Gracie by submission.
So then we have John Salter.
Old man John Salter.
Old man John versus Rafael Lovato.
I think he's an old man John Salter. I feel like I've seen him fight 34 times.
Yeah, he's probably like 24.
I've seen him fight a lot.
Yeah, no, I have too.
Listen, dude, have you seen Rafael Lovato fight?
He's legit as fuck.
He's legit. He's going to take John Salter to the ground and eat him alive.
So, we're on a unanimous 3-0 right now.
So, Lovato by submission.
Yes. Okay, and now we have another supposed beast, and Emmanuel Sanchez.
He's on a tear.
On an absolute tear. I think he's won 4 or 5
He beat,
in a row.
who was it? He had a really good win.
Yeah, he had a really good win.
Oh, he beat Strauss.
Yeah.
Daniel Strauss.
He beat Daniel Strauss. And he's going against a dude who's 16-8, Sam Cecilia.
This is the guy that has lost his last 3 UFC fights and got cut.
I think he got cut from the UFC, but he's supposed to be a really entertaining and knockout kind of guy, so like, could be a fun fight to watch. I'm not picking him.
I'm picking Sanchez.
Me too.
Okay.
Sanchez.
So all the same card so far.
So now we're to the main event.
Okay, so last time we saw Fedor, I don't really know what the
Fluke.
I don't know what we saw.
Fluke knockout.
I don't know what that was.
Talking about Mitrione, the fluke knockout. That shit was weird though.
It was weird, man.
I'm not gonna fault Fedor for getting knocked out because they knocked each other out at the same time.
Here's what I'm not going to fault Fedor, and I'm not going to take anything away from Mitrione. Because he did win. He won it, but it was fucking weird.
Yeah, that double knockout. I
remember you missed it, and I had to like send you a video.
Yeah, that's happened to me before. Like I was boxing one of my buddies.
What were you doing? Were you like, that you missed it? Were you like taking a shit or something? Because it happened like 10 seconds into the fight.
I don't remember. I think I was watching it and it was lagging.
Okay.
And I think that you were like, the fight's already over. I'm like, what? What the fuck? You mean the fight's already over?
Yeah, I did text you a video. But you got double KO?
Yeah. So I was boxing with one of my buddies. We were just bullshitting. I mean, we were going at it like for real. Like, we don't hold that.
Yeah.
And like, we hit each other the same, like, unanimously. We both knocked each other out. And I was like, what the fuck happened? Like, it's like you knocked him out, he knocked you out. It's like, damn, son. Yeah. So, it happens. That was crazy as fuck. They knocked each other out, and it was like, who came 2 first? That's
all that happened is Mitrione got back up.
Yeah, so like, I can't fault Fedor for that.
Frank Mir, who the fuck knows what we're getting with Frank Mir?
It's a mystery. I don't think I can go from Frank Mir because I don't know what the fuck we're going to get from Frank Mir.
I'm going to pick Fedor.
First of all, Frank Mir looks like 2 times the size of Frank Mir.
Does he look like Frank Mir? Ain't Frank Mir?
he looks like Rampage. Like current Rampage.
Oh, God. I'm not seeing him.
Let me find the picture because I want to show you. I want you to see your reaction live when you see what he looks like now. Frank Mir's a legend, though. I must say this. He is an absolute fucking
an all-time legend. He's one of the few heavyweights that submit a lot of people. It's not. Most of those guys just aren't flexible enough to get in a ton of submission positions. You know.
Let's see if I can find the picture.
But
Fedor was talking about it today.
Frank Mir's tattoo game is all-time legendary as well. Frank Mir's tattoo game is nice, but man, Fedor, like, he's obviously not Pride Fedor.
Obviously not, of course. How old is Fedor now? Jesus Christ.
He's in his 40s. You can't expect that from him.
No.
Whoever wins this gets Chael Sonnen next. So whoever wins this is in the finals. Chael Sonnen's not going to be able to beat either one of these guys.
No, absolutely not.
So I'm just going to go with Fedor all the way to the finals. Can't find the picture.
Can't find it.
It's all good.
I really wanted you to see it because I saw it the other day. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
We both got Fedor. There's no UFC to cover this week. We're not going to do a deep dive because the prelims were fucking terrible.
I mean, they put me to sleep like it was nightclub.
Put me to sleep. I've not watched them yet.
I still have them recorded.
Dude, I've got them recorded. I'll watch them at some point. I tried to watch it twice though, and I've fallen asleep twice.
Yeah, I don't see.
That's pretty bad.
You can roll out the trash.
It's worth getting up for. But so that'll do us for this week. You can follow us on Instagram at Savage MMA Show. We do some live tweeting when some fights are going on. www.savagemmashow.wordpress.com.
Got a few new articles.
We're on YouTube, obviously, if you're watching the video. If you're listening to the audio podcast, check us out on YouTube also. Subscribe to us on YouTube as well. Tell your friends, guys. Get the word out there. Let's get this thing rolling.
For sure.
Our audio podcast is available pretty much everywhere. It's on iTunes. It's on Stitcher. It's on Google Play.
It's a long list.
It's on Podbean.
Yeah. Everywhere.
And we got a new one. We're now on MMApodcasts.com. MMApodcasts.com. Shout out to them.
I saw them tweet at us.
Yeah. Shout out to them for throwing us up on their side as well.
That's great.
So
are we on Spotify yet?
We're not, man. We need to get on there. I'll try to get on that this week.
Let's go Spotify.
I'll try to get on Spotify this week, but we'll be back next week with
always
another Savage MMA show. Thanks for joining in. Until next week, stay savage.
Stay savage.